Hello everyone. I welcome you all for online video tutorial by Department of Civil Engineering, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. Myself, Professor Gautam, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Civil Engineering. Today, I am going to explain about different types of joints and how to design the joints. Okay. See, if you take cement concrete pavement, there will be a different types of joints we are going to provide. So that is expansion joint, contraction joint, warping joint, construction joint, and longitudinal joint. Here, the name indicates the function of that joint itself. Okay, so first one is expansion and second one is contraction joints. Generally, when temperature is very much high, cement concrete slab will undergo for expansion, and when the temperature is very much low, cement concrete slab will undergo for contraction. In order to provide provision for this expansion and contraction, we have to provide certain joints. Joints is nothing but a small gap between the two concrete slab. Okay, that small gap will give a provision for expansion and contraction, and that joints you can name it as expansion and contraction joints. Okay, now in the other context, what happens is if you take cement concrete slab during afternoon session or when the sunshine is very much high, the top of the cement concrete slab will got an high temperature when compared to the bottom of the cement concrete slab. That means top of the cement concrete slab will have a high temperature compared to the bottom of the cement concrete slab. When this is the case, there is a possible chances that top of the cement concrete slab will undergo for expansion and bottom of the cement concrete slab will undergo for compression. Okay, and it may top of the cement concrete slab, it leads to bit curl, correct? No, it may, because of the heavy expansion on the top, edges of the cement concrete slab is going to be curl a little bit. Okay, during night time, what happens? There will be a high temperature at the bottom of the cement concrete slab and low temperature at the top of the cement concrete slab. Again, bottom portion will be in expansion and top portion will be in contraction. Okay, so this type of warping stress, it may develop in cement concrete slab. Anyhow, a warping joints we need to provide in order to counteract for this stress. Okay, so even though it is not fully able to manage, but a little part of the stress can be managed by providing the joints. That means we can reduce the stress creating inside the concrete slab because of the temperature difference in top and bottom of the cement concrete pavement. And one more is there, construction joint. When you need to stop the work and you need to continue that work in the next day, for that, to get the continuation, you need to provide an construction joint. Then finally, longitudinal joint. See, this joint is required when the pavement width is more than 5 meters. When the pavement width is more than 5 meters, we need to provide longitudinal joints. Okay. Now, in the next, we are going to study design of joints in cement concrete pavement. So here we are having two formulas. First one is for spacing of expansion joints. The formula is L suffix C is equal to delta dash divided by 100 C into T2 minus T1, where L suffix C stands for spacing of expansion joint. Delta dash is equal to half width of the joint. In terms of centimeter, we have to take. T1 is equal to laying temperature and T2 is equal to slab temperature, and C is equal to coefficient of thermal expansion and delta is equal to width of the joint. Then spacing of the contraction joint is given by when reinforcement is not provided. This is the formula. L suffix C is equal to 2 into S suffix C divided by W into F whole into 10 to the power of 4. Then spacing of contraction joint when reinforcement is provided, the formula is L suffix C is equal to 200 into S suffix S into A suffix S divided by B into H into W into F. Here, where L suffix C is equal to slab length or spacing between the contraction joints, H is equal to slab thickness, F is equal to coefficient of friction, its value it's about 1.5, W is equal to unit weight of concrete, about 2400 kg per meter square. Then S suffix C is equal to allowable stress in tension in cement concrete. It's about 0.8 kg per centimeter square. And S suffix S is equal to allowable tensile stress in steel. It's about 1400 kg per centimeter square. And B is equal to slab width, and A suffix S is equal to total area of the steel. By using these two formulas, we are going to solve a problem on design of expansion joint and contraction joint. It is nothing but spacing we need to provide for expansion joint and contraction joint. This part we will see it in the next session. Thank you, guys.